Good afternoon. This is the argumentative writing video. I was really nervous on how to do this with my content area, so please bear with me. So the content area is PE/health. The grade level focus is seventh grade, and then the topic or the daily lesson plan would be benefits and risks of social media use on teen health. So I chose a topic that they use every day, they care about, and see how where their emotions are going to lie with this. So writing integration process. So for this lesson, I'm bringing argumentative persuasive writing into our discussion about how social media affects teen health. So physical, mental, emotional. After we cover the main concepts like sleep disruption, cyberbullying, peer communications and connections, screen time and access to the health information, students would choose a stance. So are you for social media overall has a positive impact on teen health, or do you believe that social media overall has a negative impact on teen health? And then from there, I'll model how to turn evidence from class into a clear claim. Then students will write a short argumentative paragraph, because I don't see my students writing a full paper, but an argumentative paragraph on their take, or their stance, at least. Like, guidelines would be like, I don't know, like 2 pieces of evidence at least, and then a counter argument. So this helps them use writing as a tool to deepen their content knowledge, not just separate from English. I do love to blur the lines, but as far as me pulling out a red pen, I highly doubt it, but that's just me. Maybe I'll grow. But I don't think so. Not right now. Not this school year, at least. So the reflection questions were, how will we make sure students use logic and reasoning and not rely only on emotion? So I said, to keep their argument grounded in real reasoning, I'm requiring that students support their claims with actual credible sources, not just feelings and not just something they copied from AI. I know AI is everywhere now. I use AI. I like AI. However, I do believe that this is a skill that they need to learn. So I know that they're going to do AI anyway. So now I want them to enhance it and show me the real resources they pulled from. Part of the assignment would include a quick list of sources and a sentence about how they use them. Because from experience, I used to be like, what's my paper about? Found a random source and be like, I use this source to say this, this, and that. No, I didn't. Not anymore, but I used to for sure. I'm also going to bring back some old school habits that we don't do as much anymore. Drafts, outlines, evidence organizers. And I remember we had to turn that in before we even started on the paper. So you had to prove that you really were doing the assignment. And I see why, because we need to be held accountable. Yeah, that keeps them focused on structure, reasoning, and research instead of emotional responses. Because I use TikTok more than the average person too, and I know that I should hone in, and maybe with the knowledge that we come up with, we'll set smart goals. Not me personally, but the student might be like, I get on TikTok from when I get home from school to when I close my eyes. And that's why my homework's not done. So now they're going to be like, I see the problem. Yep. So some teachers may ask that students argue both sides of an issue. Even if they don't believe in that position, are you okay with that? Why? I mean, that's what lawyers are, right? I got a lot of kids that dream to be a lawyer, so I'm okay with that, especially in classrooms. Being able to argue both sides teaches flexibility. It teaches critical thinking, and it helps them have multiple perspectives, because you could find something positive about anything, almost anything. It also helps students understand viewpoints they may not personally agree with them, which builds empathy and encourages responsibility, decision-making skills. Decision-making skills, as long as the topic isn't like super sensitive, like politics or something crazy. I think practicing both sides of an argument is very just a valuable skill. I did read that this was our last video entry because the semester is ending. This was definitely a different way of teaching, and I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed watching. Happy holidays. Thank you.